Okay, let's get started. Next chapter, chapter 28, summer 2002, surgery. In mid-May, Erica Michael attended Devin and Yennefer's graduation at the public university. The rest of the month, they prepared for their own examinations at the private university. After her last examination, she got a haircut. Next, she went to each university student record office, ordered transcripts to be sent to the other university, as well as a copy to herself with the clinic's address. Then she went to the local home video store, bought DVDs of 9 of Hayao Miyazaki's films. She'll watch those while she convalesces. At the same time, they started packing for the summer in San Francisco. She made certain to label each of her boxes with her name and where the boxes are supposed to go. In mid-June, she attended Michael's Master's of Business Administration graduation at the private university. That evening, she finished packing her suitcase. After going through her checklist, she looked at the whiteboard. The documentary about Japanese Hawaiian men was being filmed at that time, so she erased that part of the board. She replaced it with a documentary about Latin American Japanese. After checking her list one last time, she put the boxes into her car. Then she and Michael drove to San Francisco to their respective automobiles. After she put the boxes in her room in the apartment above the clinic, she got ready for a flight the next morning with Shannon. She and Shannon went over the itinerary one last time before they retired. At this time, she wrote a letter to her parents to forward any mail to the clinic's address for the summer. She did the same with the elections office, Department of Motor Vehicles, and her bank. She put a postage stamp on each envelope and put the outgoing mailbox downstairs. The next morning, Erica, Michael, and Shannon got up extra early. After they took a quick shower, brushed their teeth, they got into Michael's car, drove to San Francisco International Airport. After Michael parked his car, they got their suitcases and Callie and their cat carrier from the parking garage to the airport. They used a kiosk to check in. Next, they went to the dining area, picked a restaurant to have an early breakfast. After breakfast, they went to the terminal, stayed there until the flight started boarding. Even though the flight is only about an hour and a half, the entire security check-in process made it over a few hours. So she took her anti-motion sickness tablets. When she saw the small propeller plane, she hoped that she'll be able to hold it together because she's afraid to fly. Michael stayed outside, saw the plane take off. After the plane landed and taxied at the terminal, Erica texted Michael that the plane landed safely. Michael texted back, "Good luck." And Erica quickly got her carry-on. She and Shannon went to the baggage claim area to pick up their suitcases and Callie in the cat carrier. Next, Shannon went to the rental car section to rent a car for the next 2 weeks. Then they drove to the grocery store to get groceries and cleaning supplies. When they pulled into their vacation rental, Shannon went to the rental office to pay for their stay. At this time, Erica was stunned. The Pacific Northwest really was God's country. The natural surroundings are stunning. It's a mix of high desert and mountain landscape. A river runs through the hiking trails, mountain biking, skiing, kayaking. There's a beer scene, downtown area is walkable, and the social environment is laid back. You can see why the surgeon specialist called this area home and career. Their vacation rental is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath cottage with a shared kitchen, dining room, living room, laundry room, and outdoor patio surrounded by the desert. After the impact and Callie got settled into their temporary home, they ate a late lunch at the restaurant. Then they walked in the downtown area. Erica did more than her best to take as many photos as possible without photographing the people. In addition to the shopping and dining, there were art galleries, a theater, outdoor recreation activities. When the sun started to set, they returned to the cottage. After they made dinner together, they used the opportunity to get to know each other better. Erica has Shannon start. Now this part is from the original story, so that's why I have so many details about this. Shannon was originally going to become a medical doctor. At the university, she met Elmo and his best friend. She immediately knew that something was wrong with Elmo's best friend's health. So when he asked her to marry him, she put her foot down. Sadly, he had terminal stage stomach cancer. She wasn't surprised. His mother was a DES mother who had passed away a few years after he was born. If I remember, I'm going to relink that prescription medicine that women in this country back in 1940s, 50s, 60s were prescribed to prevent miscarriage. So And yeah, that's part of United States medical history. So anyway, his mother was a deaf mother who had passed away a few years after he was born. Eric commented that one of their guest speakers at the clinic, Glenda Shaw Jones, is also a deaf granddaughter. Shannon nodded. While he was in surgery, Shannon Shaw saw a book at the hospital waiting room. It was Norman Cousin's book titled Anatomy of an Illness. Again, if I can remember to link that book in the description box below, I'll do that too. She went to the local library, checked it out. Based on what she read in the book, she saw a glimmer of hope: vitamin C therapy. After he got out of the surgery, she talked with the surgeon. He was not convinced. However, his intuition told him to give it a try, so he had him start his vitamin C therapy. Without the therapy, he had only a couple of months to live. With vitamin C therapy, he lived for about a year. After he passed, Shannon was in the fog. She had already given up on medical school, even though Elmo went forward with medical school. While she walked aimlessly up and down the streets of San Francisco, she looked up. It was an acupuncture clinic. Something told her to go in. Although needles made her nauseous, as it made her late husband sick, she went in. The moment she realized that acupuncture heals their clients, she was hooked. She asked where the nearest acupuncture school is. When they gave her the name and address, she went there and enrolled. After her cousin, this is several years later, her cousin Maria Mashing Murphy was diagnosed with endometriosis. She focused her studies on how acupuncture can help people like her cousin. When Kim suggested starting a wellness center in San Francisco, she was one of the founding staff at the Endometriosis Wellness Center. In addition to getting continuing education credits at the local acupuncture school in the Bay Area, she sometimes goes to Japan to learn more about how Japanese acupuncture can help the clients. Several years later, she reconnected with her former half-sister-in-law. She had just finished getting an advanced degree in nutrition. She's a clinic senior nutritionist. By this time, it was late, so they cleaned up. Erica took a much-needed long hot bath. She retired. Just to let you know, in the original story, she's a minor character. I do not, for the life of me, remember what name I gave her. So, at the end of this chapter, I did come up with a name for her. So yeah, that's one of the things. It's been over 10 years since I wrote the original stories. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't remember what name I gave this person. But that's a little trivia. So this person is going to have a major role in a couple of years. So, a couple of years in terms of this story. So yeah, just to let you know. So anyway, at this time it was late. They cleaned up. Erica took a much needed long hot bath. She retired. Next morning they had breakfast. Next, Shannon took her to the hospital to complete new patient paperwork. Shannon used the clinic's credit card to pay. After she went to the lab to get blood work done, they returned to the cottage to make lunch. After lunch, Shannon drove Erica to the surgeon specialist's office to go over details of the surgery. Erica could tell that he's more than a medical doctor. He is a healer, just like Peodar and Shannon. After Erica asked a lot of detailed questions about his journey, Shannon paid his surgeon fee. Then they returned to the cottage to make dinner. About an hour after dinner, Shannon resumed acupuncture treatment to help Erica prepare for surgery. As usual, Callie the cat stayed by Erica's side. While they spent the rest of the week walking in the downtown area, Erica took as many photos as possible. She also took photos of the cottage as well. During meals, Erica and Shannon used this time to get to know each other better. Erica made certain to work together with Shannon to prepare meals and help with the cleanup. The night before surgery, Erica took a shower with the cleaning liquid that the hospital gave her. Next, she took the medicine to help her prepare for surgery. The next morning, Erica took one more shower with the rest of the cleaning liquid. Then Shannon took Erica to the hospital. After the nurse hooked up to the IV, the doctor went over one more time what he will and will not take out. Next, the anesthesiologist arrived. Erica talked about the fact that she heard some people get nauseous after surgery. Doctor said that they would include anti-nausea medicine or IV after surgery. Also, Erica said that sometimes she has a difficult time waking up. Again, the doctor said they would take care of it. Then Erica was wheeled into surgery. After Erica woke up, she was wheeled into her room. Erica texted Michael that the surgery has ended and she's on the mend. He texted back, "That's awesome. Take care." The doctor did confirm the surgery showed that she has stage 1 endometriosis. At this time, he showed her photos of the lesions he removed as well as the adhesions he disconnected. Then she had lunch. About an hour later, one of the nurses helped her out of the bed and had her start walking around. About an hour after dinner, another nurse had her walk around. After she brushed her teeth, the same nurse helped her back into her bed. As soon as her head hit the pillow, she immediately started sleeping. Next morning, she had breakfast. About an hour later, another nurse helped her out of the bed, had her walk some more. At this time, she got the go-ahead to be discharged. She texted Shannon the good news. Shannon texted back she's on the way. As soon as Shannon drove Erica back to the cottage, and Shannon helped Erica to her bed and started her after-surgery acupuncture treatment. As usual, Callie stayed by her side. About an hour after each meal, Erica went outside to walk around. Again, Erica did more than the best to help with the meal prep and cleanup. The following week, Shannon drove Erica back to the doctor's office. After the doctor examined her, told her she's cleared to return home. She thanked him for everything. That evening, Shannon gave her another acupuncture treatment. They spent the next night packing their respective carry-on and suitcase. Next morning, they got up early to get to the airport. After Shannon got Callie into a carrier, Shannon got the suitcases and carry-on to the rental car. Once Shannon got turned in the cottage key to the rental office, Shannon drove them to the airport. After she returned the rental car, they checked in. They went to the terminal to wait for their flight to start boarding. At this time, Erica took some anti-motion sickness tablets. When they started boarding, Erica texted Michael that they're boarding. He texted back, okay. Again, flight home is uneventful. As soon as the plane landed, Erica texted Michael that they have landed. Michael texted back that he's already at the airport and will meet them at the baggage claim area. After they went to the area, they saw Michael. After he got a trolley, Erica saw her suitcase. Michael put the suitcase onto the baggage trolley. Once Shannon saw her suitcase, she added it to the trolley. Then Michael pushed the trolley to his car. After Michael got both suitcases and carry-ons in the trunk, Shannon got a cat carry-on onto the back seat. She sat in the back seat with Erica in the front. Then Michael started driving, headed back to San Francisco. At the clinic, Elma met them. He helped Shannon get her suitcase and Callie's cat carrier back up to the apartment. Erica thanked Shannon for everything. Shannon nodded. Next, Erica went to the mailbox area to pick up her mail. Then Michael drove Erica to Chucky's parents' home. At the home, Chucky's mom, Michael's mom, and Pedro met them at the front door. Michael got her stuck out of the car, into a temporary room. They made lunch together. Pedro was stunned that Erica was up and about after only 1 week after surgery. Granted, that surgery he attended was Kim's, and that was several years ago. So technology and surgical training improved a lot since then. After they helped set the table and they said "Itadakimasu," started eating. At this time, Erica shared the photos of where she stayed and some photos of her patient room. Michael was in awe at the beauty of the place. She nodded. After lunch, they helped with cleanup. Pedro walked Michael through the process of helping Erica into an Oliver temporary bed. At the time, Erica learned one more important thing about Michael. The moment he held her, she felt the discomfort and fatigue from the surgery completely leave her body. When she mentioned it, Michael's mom gasped and covered her mouth. She had all of her 3 children naturally and had chronic postpartum pain. As soon as baby Michael gave her a hug, the pain was instantly gone. Pedro commented that Michael is also a healer. They were in awe. Erica did notice something else about Michael. However, since there were so many other people there, she made a mental note to bring this to his attention after they returned to Santa Clara. I'll go over what this is in the next chapter. At this time, they decided on the following itinerary. Summer 2003, so the following summer, Erica, Michael, and Michael's parents will go together to Hawaii and Japan. So that Saturday, they went to the local travel agency, make certain they're on the same flight, seat next to each other, but Erica pays separately. The following summer, Erica will go to England. Since her Pedro's father has a business partner in England, they will meet her at Heathrow Airport and will be her guide during the entire trip. Bear in mind, this will be her first trip to England. So that's the reason why they're taking this extra precaution to make sure everything goes smoothly. Although Erica felt much better, Pedro had her convalescent Chucky's parents' place for a few more weeks. Then he will reassess her. If all goes well, in mid-July, she can resume desk-only duty at the clinic. She nodded. At this time, he said that he needs to return to the clinic, so he excused himself. Um, that evening, Alex and Chucky returned from work, helped them make dinner. At the time, Erica noticed that both of them were wearing a handmade bracelet. When Erica asked about it, Chucky explained that they were friendship bracelets. So when Erica looked at Michael, he nodded. Erica said that they would like to know where they can get one. So that weekend's busy. They have to go over the next summer's flight. And at the same time, they're going to an arts and crafts store to make their own friendship bracelet. When Erica put a bracelet on, put a wrist next to Michael, she was happy. It's like, yeah, they got their friendship bracelets. Starting that evening after dinner, they watched one of the Miyazaki films that Erica brought with her, Lupin 3, The Castle of Cagliostro. If any of you have not watched this film, watch it. You'll love it. If you like Miyazaki films, you will love this one. But after the film, Erica went to her room to go over her mail. It was a transcript from both universities. Much to her relief, she passed all of her classes. Next, she took a shower. After she changed her dressing, she put on her pajamas. When she brushed and flossed her teeth, Michael helped her into her bed. After she thanked him for his help, she retired. 3 weeks later, Pedro and Shannon returned to assess her condition. Progress released her to return to desk duty only. So Michael helped her pack her suitcase, carry on. After she thanked Chucky and Michael's mother for all their help, Michael drove her back to the clinic. At this time, Chucky and the parents decided to bump their flight up and they prepared to fly out of San Francisco International Airport that weekend. After Erica finished unpacking, she went to the Adaptive Fitness Center. She renewed her membership. The front desk staff gave her a welcome box. Inside the welcome box was a coupon good toward 10% off any purchase at the gift shop. When she went to the tea coffee shop at the fitness center, she bought an exercise top, bottom, and shoes, exercise clothes. She saw the 1990. Then she went upstairs to the clinic. Maybe I should put that in a separate paragraph. She went to the gift shop in the front lobby area. She saw the 1998 edition of Our Bodies Ourselves. She applied the 10% discount on the book. At the end of the workday, she put the receipts in one place for next year's income tax. At the clinic, she knows that they were outsourcing the information technology service. When she introduced herself, he said that his name is Triasach Murphy Sr., Trey for short. In addition to noticing that he's married, he wore a wedding ring on his left ring finger. She also realized that he has chronic pelvic pain, so she carefully brought this to Pedro's attention. Pedro thanked her, carefully approached him about what's going on. As soon as he started his first treatment, Erica noticed that his pain level was lessened. As each new patient entered the lobby area, Erica realized she could tell exactly where the patient was experiencing pain. Granted, she kind of knew this before surgery, but after surgery she could definitely tell. 1 week later, Pedro Shannon again assessed Erica, released her to also work at the studio, desk duty only. So the studio's driver picked her up after lunch. After they resumed driving lessons, she drove the rest of the way to the studio. At the studio, she saw the gift shop at the front desk. She also saw a new person at the front desk. They introduced themselves. Erica went to the gift shop, bought DVD of Chucky's film about Kitsune, the 3rd season of a cooking show, and the companion cookbook. After she paid at the front desk person took her to Maria's office. Jonathan was in Hawaii filming a documentary about Japanese Hawaiian men. He'll return to the studio in September. Maria was busy making a DVD of the studio's first film about Martina the Beautiful Cockroach. It will include director's commentary, cast and crew interviews, behind the scenes, deleted scenes, and the blooper reel of the revised DVD. So Erica shadowed Maria's editing of the DVD. Maria said that after she edits this one, she'll start working on the next film that they film, and we'll do the same with them. During the final hour, the piano teacher gave Erica her next lesson. At the end of the day, studio's driver drove Erica back to the clinic. At this time, she realized that though his last name isn't Murphy, his mother is Murphy. When she returned to the apartment, she and Michael worked together to make dinner. After dinner, they clean up, watch the DVD of Chucky's film about Kitsune. Um, Keep in mind, 2002, DVDs are still like brand new. So that's the reason why the backtracking, instead of, okay, we're going to release VHS tape and DVD, okay, now you can see they're switching over. Let's do more of the DVD. So right now they're backpedaling, going through the previous films and adding additional videos to the DVD. So rather than just a movie, people watch the movie can actually get more information about why did they make this film. What was the thinking process? What were the other what were the casting crew thinking about this? It's deleted scenes, and then obviously you have to add the blooper reel so people can see. They chirped. So anyway, it was about an hour after dinner. Erica took a shower, changed her dressings. After she put on her pajamas, Marco helped her into her bed, and then she retired. Each evening after dinner, Erica started writing her new play about friendship. She made certain to change personal identifying information. She made the fact that some of the characters are gay because she was showed the play to her made in Japan Japanese family. On Sunday, she and Michael went to the local Buddhist temple with Kim and Peodar. They walked up and down the Golden Gate Park just like old times. By then, Peodar released her to resume taking a bath, so she took a long hot bath before she retired. A week before they returned to Santa Clara, Erica asked Peodar about starting an exercise regimen. He advised yoga with caution. She's not to stretch. She's not to put her body in upside down position until she makes a full recovery. Now, pickleball might be a viable option. The most important thing is for her to really listen to her body, not overdo it. There are two more things that Peodar told her. He mentioned they are canceling this year's MRI scan of blood work since she's recovering from surgery. Also, he gave her a peer-reviewed scientific research journal article. Again, if I remember, I'll include one of them. Some doctors are looking into using an MRI machine to focus ultrasound into uterine fibroids. This technology is new, but holds an alternative to surgery. Erica was in awe. Pedro nodded and told her this is a viable option. She said that she'll think about it. Moreover, he added the clinic, add anemia check to the blood work protocol. That way, if any of the other patients have anemia, they will address it immediately. In addition, Pedro added the clinic's senior nutritionist will also join her. Her name is Dolores Pacheco Barbosa. Again, my original story, she was a minor character, and sadly I don't remember what name I gave her, so I just came up with a new one. So he'll have her spend her month there. That way, if there's anything else about her health that needs to be addressed, they will find it. And she nodded. So, 2003, she'll go to Japan and Hawaii. 2004, she'll be going to England with Dolores. So, he added they will have a smaller gathering at this year's Murphy Thanksgiving get together. And just a reminder, last year the matriarch passed away and 9/11 happened, so they canceled Thanksgiving. So this year, the following year, they will have the Thanksgiving get together, but it's going to be a lot smaller than the previous year. So Michael's parents have already RSVP'd. Erica said that she'll attend as well. He nodded. Day before they returned to Santa Clara, Erica and Michael packed their belongings into boxes. Michael made concern to bring all her stuff into her car for her. At this time, Erica knows that she can't get into and out of her bed on her own, so she thanked Michael for all of his help, let him know that she won't need him to help her get into and out of her bed. Moving forward, he nodded. At this time, she realized there was just one more thing she needs to figure out. What was the straw that broke the back of her parents' marriage? Because during the first 2 decades, her mother put up with her father's shortcomings. What had changed? She hoped that her next trip to Japan would give her the answer. Okay. So, as with all the videos, questions, comments, constructive criticisms, asking for clarifications, let me know in the comments below. And I shall see you in the next chapter. Take care.